So at least this time things are going to be on time. Hey guys, EndoPlasmite here. We're back with the next episode of EndoPlasmite Plays Pokemon LeafGreen. Last episode, which was late, and I apologize again for, we proceeded through most of Pokemon Mansion. But this time around, we're covering the last little bit, which is all in the basement. There was a Pokemon that I was supposed to find in this area, but I still have yet to actually find. And now there's going to be two Pokemon that I actually need to find down here instead. That's one, and that's the one that I actually was trying to get before. Now all I need to do is make sure it doesn't explode. Can it self-destruct yet? Oh, goody. It can self-destruct already. Goody goody. Explosions. That's very clearly what I wanted to have happen. It'd be a good time to have a Pokemon like Poliwhirl, Poliwag, Poliwrath, Psyduck, Golduck. You know, something that won't allow other Pokemon to explode? How did I not ever pick up anything potion-wise? What a digital dummy I am. Still nothing quite yet in terms... Really? Really? Well, there's a benefit for this. While I don't have something to heal, I have something to revive. Literally, a revive. Looks ideal for a lab. Maybe because at one point it was a lab. First chance that it really can, I need to get rid of Fire Spin. Because it's doing nothing for me right now. It is absolutely doing nothing for me right now. This isn't Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow, where Fire Spin is broken, just like everything else that stops Pokemon from moving. It's just a bad, stupid move. Oh, it's a stupid move because you don't know how to use it right. No, it's a stupid move because it has 70% accuracy. Only thing more embarrassing than that is all the one-hit KO moves in Zap Cannon. Shows you how weak specifically Electrode's attack is. Because you started it. You went after me first. I know this isn't gonna work. See, that was gonna happen. Unless specifically this Grimer decides to not use any physical damage moves. Okay, so I do need here first. Blizzard. There was a joke I was going to make, but I'm going to avoid making it because if I do it wrong, then I'll look like an idiot. So I won't make the joke. Goodbye. Once again, a revive. Secret key. And solar beam. Now the thing is, just checking something that I'm not 100% certain about. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just wait. Now, I still have yet to find the 2 Pokemon that I actually need. Now, you might be asking, why exactly am I trying to waste my time locating a coughing here when I could get a coughing in Fire Red where the odds are actually higher? Only reason being is just something to give the additional experience boost. That's it. Even being paralyzed won't matter, because it's going to still use quick attack. This is getting a little too predictable. At this rate, though, I won't find either of the Pokemon that I actually need to be finding in here. Because the thing is, I do need to get the story moving a little bit. Really. So you know what? Let's make this easy on me. Hit the magical button that said, I'm over it. Getting over it with Bennett Foddy. Alright, so I need to switch you 2 around. Actually need to take this off of you. Put it on you. Now I need to go through and sell everything that I don't need. Again, I know the gigantic uproar that everyone's gonna have. Oh, no. There we go. Much better. Because at least now, better chance of keeping myself alive. Now with that secret key, we can get inside the gym. Now there's a quick way, and there's a semi-quick way. So the quick way is to just fight all these guys. The semi-quick way is just to get all these questions right. I'm gonna do this the long way. I'm gonna get the question right and still fight the guy. Why? Experience. I have good Pokemon to use for this area anyways, too. Also considering the fact that I kind of need to use Starmie to level up with as well. I should probably use Thunderbolt against Growlithe. That's the wrong button, sorry. You see, it takes me 2 minutes per person. And if I have 10 fights, that should be enough time. Unless something goes horribly wrong. Like how this guy doesn't even have a question. Eric. His name is Eric. The DJ names his son Eric. Sorry. You know what? I'm actually running a test. What happens if I do this? Exactly what I thought was going to happen. So I'll probably have to use Psychic. Even though the same thing is going to happen again, probably. Actually, no point. Just use Surf. If you haven't guessed it, Vulpix and Ninetales both are special defense high Pokemon. Here's the quiz one. No. There's 8. Unless you play Silver, Gold, or Crystal, where there's 16. Avery? Well, that's a girl's name. See, it's still not even enough. What? That means I can do this. So, experiment number 2. It is 2 levels lower, but what happens if I use Psychic? Cool, that's still enough. This one should be easy, at least. This one I should be able to use Thunderbolt. Same thing with Growlithe, I should be fine. Next quiz question. No. Twice. Well, technically it does evolve 3 times, but not in a straight line. It evolves into Poliwhirl, it can evolve then into Poliwrath, and Poliwhirl instead of Poliwrath can evolve into Politoad. That would make 3. But I don't want to argue semantics, because they mean 3 Pokemon in a straight line. Even Psychic is still not enough. His ramen is too hot to handle. Another quiz. No. That guy on the top right really had no point. Blaine became a trainer because he wanted to become a trainer. Also, in this instance, I'm gonna have to use Surf. Next guy. We're actually moving along faster fighting these trainers than I was originally estimating. Correct, every Pokemon is different. Because you have EVs, well you have Natures, you have EVs, and then you have IVs. Another experiment, what happens if you use Psychic here? At least I can use Thunderbolt here. My Starmie should be able to pretty much sweep through this gym, but I wonder specifically if I can sweep through this gym without actually having to heal or revive Starmie. Real test is going to be specifically with the levels that my opponent, Blaine, will have. I think his last one's level 47, though. No. Tombstone is not even a move. Fire is weak to Delirious. I'm the real Delirious. I'm the real Delirious. I'm the real Delirious. I'm the real Delirious. Sorry, couldn't resist. Another instance of me using the Psychic. We're actually flying through this a lot faster than I was planning. But that's a good thing. Also, is there any quiz stuff here? No, just testing. Ha! I am Blaine, the red-hot leader of Cinnabar Gym. My fiery Pokemon are all rough and ready with intense heat. They incinerate all challengers. Ha! You better have a burn heal. I've got more than that. I've got a Spear and Magic Helmet. Alright. Strategy here. There is no strategy. Just spam Surf and pray that it works. So, I might be wrong. I think 49 is probably his highest. Darn. That hurts. Try to heal, actually. But not quite yet. Okay. This is a good time to heal. Ah. Nice and quiet. Well, it didn't complete my objective of trying to do this without healing. Oh, Arcanine actually was the highest level. I thought it was his Rapidash. Oh well. Done and done. I have burned down to nothing, not even ashes remain. You have earned the Volcano Badge. Ha! The Volcano Badge heightens the special stat of your Pokemon. Here, you can have this too. Fire Blast. Fire Blast is the ultimate fire technique. Don't waste it on water Pokemon. But what if it's a water type that I want to use it with? That's a good little research project to figure out. Other than Volcanion, because that is obvious with it being fire and water, what other water types can actually use Fire Blast? I don't know. Huh? Hey, if it isn't Endo. Look, it's me, Bill. Long time no see. Hope you're still using my PC system. Well, listen, since we met up here, how about spending some time with me? There's this little island in the far south called One Island. A friend invited me, so I'm on my way out there. How about it? Do you feel like coming with me? Sure. Alright then, let's go. Looks like my pal's boat arrived, too. He sent it specially here to pick up... Well, especially here to Cinnabar to pick me up. I was going to try to save this for the next episode. Here we are, this is One Island. There are several islands around here, and this is one of them. My friend Celio sent the boats to fetch me here. He's in charge of the island's PC network by his lonesome. Why am I telling you this? Let's just go see Celio. The new content added because of this game. Hey there, Celio. Bill! Can't believe you came out here. Well, absolutely. How's your research coming along? Oh, wait a second. Endo, this is my buddy, Celio. He's one dedicated PC maniac. Celio, this is Endo, a rising contender as the Pokemon champ. That's really impressive. I hate to say it, but I have zero aptitude for battling. Anyways, I'm glad to meet you. So, bring me up to speed. How's your machine running? It's running fine, but we're too remote out here. The PCs on our island just can't link with your PC, Bill. Oh yeah? Okay, let me take a look-see. Hang on here. Think we can make it work. Let me help you, okay? Endo, can you get to wait for me just a bit? Actually, can I get you to do me a favor? The island next to this one's called Two Island. There's a guy that runs a game corner. He has this thing for rare rocks and gems. We keep in touch, being fellow maniacs. So, can I get you to deliver this meteorite to him? Endo, if you're going to Two Island, please take this. Tri-Pass. It's a pass for the ferry service serving the local islands. It'll let you travel between islands 1, 2, and 3. Oh, you should have this too. Extra page to the town map. I'll catch you later. Say hi to the guy for me. It's broken. There's a comment that I can make there, but I'm not going to make because I'm going to have to censor it out. Before I do that, I need to save up, and I'm actually going to do a small detour. I'm going to do a detour on the detour. And I'm actually going to swim down this way. I'm actually trying to give it some thought as to any Pokemon I haven't specifically seen yet. Or at least how many of them I haven't seen. Like, I know that's gonna happen regardless. There are gonna be some Pokemon that I won't see in this playthrough. It comes more important with the factor of the copy of Fire Red, to be honest. But again, we already covered what I'm missing in Fire Red. And only one of them can I ever really obtain elsewhere. I'm gonna comb the beach and give it a haircut. Ultra Ball. I think this is also one of those areas where stuff routinely washes up. Wouldn't it be funny if I walk through the grass and the Pokemon that's here ends up being a shiny? That'd be crazy odds. All that wash up talk, and there's only 2 items that I found. But you get the point. I still think this is one of those where it'll constantly refresh itself, depending on how many steps I take. So I just got the unlucky end of the shtick. So, what we're gonna end up doing is leaving things off here for this episode. We'll proceed further through one island a bit more before we divert ourselves away to exploring around 2 islands. And as to what events are going to unfold on 1 island, well, for people who know what this game will lead into, it's not going to be what you think I'll be doing. Because again, that's going to be much later, where I figure out all that specific stuff. Much later, once I actually have a team of Pokemon that are actually higher in level to do what I want to do. But this is not really a good point to do that. But it's a good point at least to end off the episode, so we'll see you guys in the next episode.